Dodgecraft is a game I've played quite a bit of on Quest, but when I heard it was coming to PSVR2 I knew I had to check it out again. But is this a game you should pick up? I'll be going over what it offers to help you decide if this is one for you. First off, before we jump into the review, I'd like to remind you all to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment and like. The support really means a lot to me. So without further ado, let's crack on with the review. Just like Clean Sheet, which is Incisive's previous game, it does not have any story. It's two different modes that you can choose to play at any time. Gameplay wise, it's very simple to understand, so much so that the tutorial isn't really needed, but let's go over each mode individually and what you do on them. Dodge 'em places you on an asteroid belt and gives you the opportunity to dodge out of the way of incoming asteroids. You can sidestep, crouch or even lay down if you wish. Some asteroids will need to be smashed, which adds something a little different. Then at the end of each round, a drone will shoot projectiles at you which you have to either dodge or block. There are also green orbs to collect and throw into chutes to your left or right. I don't mind this mode and I found it quite good as a bit of a warm up into VR for the day. Run the Gauntlet is probably my go-to mode out of the two. I find it incredibly fun even if it is simplistic. This mode puts you in front of a door in which you have to defend from incoming robots by slapping, pushing or punching them off the edge or hard enough so they break. At the end of each round you have a couple of motion captured robots sprinting towards you who will try to evade your move at the last minute. Sometimes I found these quite easy to predict and then other times they caught me by surprise. You can also collect batons on this one and when you've collected enough you will get some health back. Both modes have 3 difficulties and 2 size variants to adapt to your play space. Similar to Clean Sheet, Dodgecraft has leaderboards to keep you wanting to chase the top spot, which definitely adds some replayability. The music isn't too bad and switches up every now and then. It's quite electronic and I don't mind it too much. However, I usually mute it and put some of my own music on in the background. Graphics wise, they're not the best you'll see on the PSVR2, but they're definitely a step up from the Quest version, and that was instantly noticeable. The PSVR2 features better lighting, reflections and textures, which was actually appreciated. I also did not experience any crashes or frame drops. As for headset and controller haptics, it varied. I found Dodge 'em to have both headset and controller haptics, but Run the Gauntlet was lacking these, which seemed a little bit of a miss. Now for the settings, there isn't much to adjust as you're standing on the spot playing the game. As for seated play, I wouldn't recommend it nor would I try it due to the nature of the game. It would be incredibly hard to dodge or hit stuff. Now for what I didn't like, with Dodgecraft it does what it sets out to do, but the more I play it the more I think of ways it could be improved, which then kind of makes me dislike it in some parts. Personally I think there should be unlockables or upgrades for the hammer in Run the Gauntlet or something similar in Dodge 'em, as I feel this would bring quite a bit of retention. I also feel the haptics need to be improved. For any trophy hunters out there, this game does have a platinum. Overall, Dodgecraft is in a similar box as Clean Sheet. It's fun, but how long will that fun last? Personally for me, I find myself playing it for 30 minutes at a time every other day, and I do find it to be a fun and enjoyable workout, one of which I'm glad I've experienced. I had a lot of fun with Clean Sheet and I'd actually say Dodgecraft is more of an enjoyable experience due to its style. So, should you get this game? Well, if you enjoyed Clean Sheet then you'll likely find some enjoyment here, but if Clean Sheet wasn't for you or you want a reason to play your games other than exercise, then I'd say to ignore this one. This concludes my review for Dodgecraft. If you've enjoyed this video then make sure to stick around. I cover Quest, PSVR2 and PC VR, so I'm sure you'll find something you enjoy. Thanks for watching and have a great day.